The Galactic Council had spent 3,000 years perfecting their list. Every conceivable instrument of death, from molecular disruptors to quantum destabilizers, had been catalogued, banned, and their very blueprints erased from existence. The galaxy had finally achieved peace through control. Ambassador Zekther of the Varelian Collective stood at the arrival's gate of Station Harmony, his 4 eyes scanning the manifest with practiced precision. Another human ship. The species had only joined the Council 2 decades ago, and already they were causing administrative headaches. Not through violence, the humans had proven surprisingly compliant with weapons regulations, but through their sheer unpredictability. The airlock hissed open, and Zekther's translator implant chirped to life as the human family emerged. A woman with dark curly hair held the hand of a small human child, perhaps 7 solar cycles old according to his briefing. The male human, presumably the father, carried their luggage with one hand while balancing a container in the other. "Welcome to Station Harmony," Zekther intoned, his vocal sacs inflating with official authority. "I am Ambassador Zekther. All arrivals must submit to weapons screening per galactic code section. We know the drill." The woman, who introduced herself as Jasmine, said with a tired smile, "We've been through 4 checkpoints already. We're clean." Child Kevin, according to the manifest, tugged at his mother's sleeve. "Mom, can I show them now?" "Not yet, sweetie," Jasmine replied, though her eyes held a glimmer of amusement that made Zekther's senses tingle with unease. The family passed through the quantum scanner without incident. No plasma weapons, no disruptors, no banned technology of any kind. Zekther was about to dismiss them when Kevin pulled something from his small backpack. Every security officer in the terminal went rigid. It was roughly 30 centimeters long, cylindrical, with a narrow barrel that gleamed under the station's lights. Kevin held it with both hands, a wide grin spreading across his small face as he pointed it directly at Zekther. Their weapon. 3 officers lunged forward, energy shields materializing in the air. "What?" Jasmine shouted, stepping between her son and the guards. "It's not a weapon. Show them." Kevin. The boy squeezed the trigger. A stream of water arced through the air, splashing harmlessly against Zekther's ceremonial robes. The ambassador stood frozen, his translator struggling to process the situation as Kevin laughed with pure, innocent joy. "It's a water gun," Jasmine explained, her voice steady despite the 20 weapons now trained on her family. "A toy. Children play with them on Earth." Zekther's third eye blinked rapidly, a sign of deep confusion among his species. "A toy that propels liquid projectiles." "Just water," Kevin chimed in helpfully, squirting another stream that caught one of the guards off balance. "See, it's fun." The station's security chief, a battle-scarred Korthian veteran named Commander Thresh, approached with calculated caution. Her scales rippled with threat assessment colors amber, transitioning to confused green. She'd faced down pirate fleets and survived the Omega incursion, but this tiny human with his toy had thrown her entire threat matrix into chaos. "In what tactical scenario," Thresh asked slowly, "would your species give children devices designed to project substances at targets?" Jasmine exchanged a glance with her husband, who had been wisely silent until now. He stepped forward, his hands raised peacefully. "It's not tactical. It's play recreation on hot days. Kids run around spraying each other with water. It's harmless fun." "Harmless," Zekther repeated, his translator giving the word 3 different inflections, none of which seemed to fit. "You teach your young to attack each other for enjoyment." "Not attacked," Jasmine corrected gently. "Play. There's a difference. No one gets hurt. It's actually how they learn social boundaries, cooperation, and how to aim." Kevin interrupted proudly, squirting another perfect arc that splashed against Zekther's third eye. The ambassador's security detail moved to restrain the child, but Thresh raised a claw, halting them. She'd spent decades studying human military tactics. After their surprising performance in the Terran integration exercises, their soldiers were formidable not because of superior technology but because of something the rest of the galaxy had forgotten. They practiced warfare as children. "Wait," Thresh said, her analytical mind piecing together a pattern. "Human juveniles engage in simulated combat scenarios regularly." "Well, yeah," Kevin said, swinging his water gun around with the casual confidence of someone who'd spent hundreds of hours in backyard battles. "I'm the best in my neighborhood. I can hit Tommy from like 20 meters away. And one time Kevin," Jasmine warned. Though she was smiling, Zekther felt a chill run through his exoskeleton. The galaxy had banned every weapon it could conceive of, creating a civilization of beings who'd forgotten how to fight. What humans? They taught their children combat skills before they could even read, disguising it as play. They practiced tactics, accuracy, and strategy, with toys that their children carried without a second thought. "This device," Zekther said carefully, "passes through our scanners because it contains no restricted materials and generates no lethal energy signatures." "Exactly," Jasmine confirmed. "It's just plastic and water. But the skills it teaches," Commander Thresh murmured, more to herself than anyone else. "Spatial awareness, predictive targeting, resource management." Kevin, oblivious to the existential crisis he was causing among the station's leadership, pumped his water gun enthusiastically. "I want to see how far I can shoot. I bet I can hit that sign over there." And that's when Ziegler understood. The galaxy had spent millennia eliminating weapons, but humans had done something far more subtle. They'd made warriors out of their children while calling it play. They'd embedded combat training so deeply into their culture that even their toys prepared them for conflict. The Council had banned weapons, but they'd never thought to ban childhood. Security scrambled to update their screening protocols, and xenopsychologists rushed to file reports about human child-rearing practices. Kevin continued his demonstration, laughing as he chased a now panicking maintenance drone around the terminal. Jasmine watched her son with maternal pride, while somewhere in the Council's vast bureaucratic halls, an emergency session was being called to discuss whether water guns constituted psychological warfare training devices. The galaxy had banned weapons, and humanity had just taught them that the most dangerous weapon of all was the one you never saw, coming wrapped in bright plastic colors and wielded by a child who thought it was just a game.